2000 years, we finally have a game to get into. Watching the DGL, this is your caster for today's Stuff Shark. And with me, we have the rest of SGC versus TAW NA. This is SGC's Team 1. That is Ruben, Canadian Bacon, Banana Boy, Reaper, and T-Mask, I believe as a sub, but maybe part of SGC. I just don't know. I don't see any tags on him, so it's hard to guess. Of course, TAW, we have Feldar, Eye of Force, Muzzle, Mid-King, and Pickup, and High. Early on in this round, you see a good spread in from top map here. An interesting stack on Apartments in Jailhouse from down below. Banana Boy with the kill on Muzzle as Mid-King look at the kill to Canadian Bacon, Banana Boy, and a flanking kill onto Eye of Force on the side of B. As Reaper, nice spray across into Mid-King in balcony. To go down and rotate in towards B. If I had to guess, Feldar is going to cap up most of the B, though. We'll bring back the rest of his team. Oh, but Ruben from behind will get the kill onto Feldar. My last alive, we'll get the spray down onto Ruben. He's going to be shot at, though, from the side. Here's the 180. We'll get the easy headshot onto T-Mask. Has watch out from up above and on the cross. He's one of the drop. Banana Boy will get that dropping kill onto Apple Pie and secure the round for SGC. And they opt to stay on the security side. What you just saw there was the pistol round. It is used to determine which side to start on for the actual match. This is a very, it is a fairly sighted map here. Staying security is going to guarantee them at least 5 to 6 rounds. Hopefully not in a row, but you never know. Equally, it's going to be an interesting one to see how it will all battle and balance out. Looks like we're stuck in a bit of a waiting zone here. I don't know what the captions are doing. That is funny. No, we are stuck in a loading zone here. Finally, not live. We have to reload all our textures, and as you can see, they are currently in the process of arriving. They are making their way in. You see it live rendering on the air through the clouds. Ready to roll here. Gun glitch, understandable. Is not that uncommon, unfortunately. Looks like they are getting ready to go here. We do see, in terms of weapon spread, fairly standard split, although TAW is coming out a lot more on Canadian Bacon and Ruben than you would probably normally expect. Major Connor running the G3 as Banana Boy running that M-Marketing CQBR. Canadian Bacon running the M4 with the 2x, and T-Mask running that EBR, the classic. We are live for the official round here. This is TAW NA versus SGC. I believe SGC Firefighters. I may be wrong on that one. For TAW, we have Feldar, Mid-King, Muzzle, Eye of Force, and Apple Pie. And for SGC, Ruben, T-Mask, Banana Boy, Canadian Bacon, and Major Connor 10. Go ahead and follow T-Mask from spawn here. As he runs up into B, going in the lower side garage. Seeing a fairly even spread across the map here. Ruben and Banana Boy tag teaming it up and down. He's going to dodge the grenade. First kill of this game onto Horace. Banana Boy looking for the cross to see that extra vision to see what's going on here. We'll get the kill on the team as Muzzle will get the kill on Banana Boy. Looks like Canadian Bacon will trade partially on a Mid-King. Oh, Ruben. Oh, Ruben then will get the flanking kill to Muzzle. And we'll get 2 onto Feldar. Is that about to be 3 in the archway there? Apple Pie last remaining in a 1v2. Is winnable for Apple Pie. He has the potential. You're watching the entrance though. Oh, dark window! Major Connor will take out Apple Pie, securing the first round for SGC 1-0. A fairly fast round to begin with in this interesting series here. This is the best of 2 as well, for those who are new. So that means at the end of this game, they'll go to one other map, which will be Outskirts, and then they'll play on that, which is Outskirts West, I believe, not Outskirts East. If you played the game previously, you probably saved. Probably played both of those before, but we just do West on the competitive side here. East side doesn't really have the same kind of flow that works well for it, if I remember correctly. If there is even an East side, I do remember there being faintly playing on it once or twice. Not all that competitive, but still fun for casuals, but just not competitively. So we'll see Canadian Bacon here set up for a nice grenade on the archway. So he's aiming across into the balcony. Oh, they trade. Both players taking each other out on the apartments and balcony respectively. T-Mask looking at pre-fire down below. Muzzle gets the pick onto Banana Boy. Will not get a whole lot else. Magicano will get the trade onto Muzzle in Archway. King looking for the refrag. Did not get that shot and kill. He does get it though onto Major Carter 10 after a bit of a delay there. Will get it and secure balcony. But that's all they'll secure. Ruben still on lower B. Ruben will take out Feldar. Gets shot at by Mickey, but will stay alive. They'll get up into upper apartments. You see T-Mask as well pushing the backside. Actually pushing Archway here. This could be a kill onto possibly Apple Pie, but Apple Pie also is aiming in that area. T-Mask is ready. Oh, but he'll win the fight against Mid-King. It's all down to Apple Pie. He did hear where that player was, T-Mask, and he knows the player probably up and above. The question is if Apple Pie can get a slice of Ruben and of T-Mask. T-Mask already going for C. Apple Pie going to have to clear this out fairly quickly and go for the 1v1 on C, or go for the B cap. B is in favor of security though, so it's going to be a long cap. You're going to have to try and go for the fight against possibly 3 from spawn. Apple Pie pushing hard against the angles here. Will dodge the fire, but ultimately Ruben will get that kill on Apple Pie. That's another round for SGC, 2-0. So we're 2 rounds ahead for SGC in this battle here. TAW currently just not having any luck on their sides. Their lanes getting locked down so early on that it's tough for them to really get a whole lot of work in on the Surgeon side. We'll see if they can do something on this half, or at least hopefully on this round, and hopefully the half at least, but maybe a bit of an early blowout. These are both NA teams regionally, so there's not going to be any kind of ping differential for the first game, second game. It is relatively even. Although Muzzle is running 300 ping there for a moment. Definitely activating the ping shield there for a split second. Just for fun though. Major Carter 10 does get the nade kill. Muzzle, it'll get the shot into Banana Boy. Pushing fast into balcony. They have to watch out for the player down below. Ruben is sneaking through jail. They're not ready for this flank down below. Although it looks like Feldar is aiming in that side. Will he get the kill? No, we won't. Ruben will get the kill into Feldar. Up and above. We do see Muzzle wanting to push out at least, looking to cover that angle. Watch out for the balcony. Muzzle springing across into the dark window. Ruben looking to trade. Trying to recover some of that damage lost, but will not be able to recover so quickly. We do see Archway though. Apple Pie is covering it. Ooh, Muzzle with chip damage and kill into Ruben. Canadian Bacon just not able to find these players, not finding the angles to get this shot in. Muzzle will be able to escape and go towards B. He will be moving down there, covering the side. Oh, he's actually going to stick in apartments. That makes sense, but it's going to be a risky one. And he'll risk it for the biscuit. He gets another kill on Canadian Bacon. But I have Horse, nice pick, and a Major Carter 10. Last alive is going to be T-Mask. They take control of B. The T-Mask will be taking control of them in a moment here. Oh, but the nice coverage on this angle. He will escape. Oh, he'll try to escape, but Apple Pie is no escaping that line of fire. TAW take the first round. Their first round at least. 1-2. Alrighty. So what we have here is an interesting back and forth cat and mouse game where TAW finally have kind of figured out the counter to SGC strats. The question is if SGC are going to have their own counter to that counter and start developing these sub kind of plans with these small little changes that could be enough to get the round wins back on their side, or let TAW take the lead and possibly get in some rounds on the weaker side of Insurgents. Who's going to win the aim battle? Who's going to win the strategy battles? It is a bit of both when it comes to Insurgency Sandstorm. Pipe gets kill on Ruben and Muzzle will take out Banana Boy on that cross. Major Carter 10 did not get the kill on the player rotating, but I have Force will get the shot onto Major Carter 10 inside that dark window position. Holding that Canadian Bacon will get that kill though onto Muzzle. Inside, at least within apartments. Actually, no, that's lower. Wow, that's a long shot across. That is well done. They'll get a second one on Io Horus. Canadian Bacon saving it for his team here. Looking for the shot across, did not land it. Feldar is alive down below, but they're not actually putting anyone left in that side there. T-Mask going for the free C-cap. Apple Pie just looking to clear out Bravo. Bravo currently untouched by any player, security or insurgent. As Apple Pie makes their way downtown, going towards A, looking to reciprocate the C cap by an A cap on their side. Security finally getting towards B. Canadian Bacon, easy shot and kill on Feldar. Just kind of sitting out in the open there. Didn't have a lot of coverage for a possible push on Balk. TMAS gets the C cap in as bringing back 3 players for security. Apple Pie is ready for the spawn camp. Will he get any kills? You'll see 1, you'll see 2, and you'll see 3. This team will get the kill on a Major Connor 10, and Making gets a second kill to Ruben, and Making gets a 3rd kill onto Banana Boy, stopping the A push and stopping that spawn fairly quickly. That is definitely going to be devastating for SGC's chances. Midking coming in big on that push and on those angles. You see T-Mask as well waiting now for his respective spawn camp to get the pick onto 1, Muzzle. Will they get any other kills? He's going to have to turn to the side. That will allow 1 player to escape. That's Feldar. As he begins to get pushed here. They are very, very close. I have Horus right in range. Canadian Bacon will get the kill on Apple Pie, rotating into B. Gets the 2nd kill into Midking on B. Canadian Bacon. He is saving SGC's Bacon. As Feldar gets the trade onto Canadian Bacon a little bit post-cap. That will allow them to get the B cap started. A cap for security. And now it is all on C. I have Horus will get flanked by T-Mask. Oh, that's not good. It's all down to Feldar. Solo on B and a 1v2 to clear this up. 1 top, 1 bottom. Oh, this is going to be a tough one for Feldar. He's rotating back to go for C. Oh. They may hear him coming and go for the cap out, just going for A and B. They can decap B faster than he can get C. Oh, it's going to be a tough one. They're just going to run out of time. Unfortunately, he just has to go for some kills here. He can't go for objective solo. No, he's caught out of position. Oh, he's going for B, but it's just going to be too late. They're going to stack B and lock down the round. Out of time, he will get locked out. That will be SGC taking the round 3-1. And here we are back on this next round here. They call a pause. Oh, security did call a pause. Major Connor done playing as if it wasn't pause. Not sure what he's planning on that with that one. It's a loading set of rounds here. SGC, ooh, interesting angle there. SGC really kind of playing it smart. They are on the stronger side for sure, relative to their spawn locations and relative to the map's positioning. So if it was a little more balanced, you'd probably see SGC spawn back over here, so they have that same distance between running from the entrance here to insurgents running the entrance here. Unfortunately, it is based in the school, which was the old... Oh, what was that the... Well, A objective is still in the right spot over here. The only question is, I guess it's so weird seeing the perspective change of it being so much wider that it's made it very, very interesting to hold angles and lines. This wasn't previously an area before you had to go through the side here. Correctly. So it's a little different than the old map. This is based off district, for those who are wondering. That's why it's it may seem very familiar if you are from that insurgency source era. Let's go ahead and follow T-Mask playing lower garage. Looks like he's going actually on the outside, going for the long A flank here. Hold from TAW there, going heavy side of apartments, going heavy jail and heavy. I believe that's going to be jailhouse, technically? Canadian Bacon and Banana Boy will get the kills respectively onto Feldar and Eye of Horus. Oh, Apple Pie will get the flanking kill onto Banana Boy, trying to sneak around. Didn't sneak in the right spot though. Oh, but Muzzle gets taken out by Canadian Bacon on a balcony as Midking begins the B cap up uncontested. Security just kind of out of position here, playing up and above. They're not going to go for the retake here on B. T-Mask though is coming in from the backside. Looks like he'll be the one in charge of the B retake. If they're going to opt to retake the first place. Should be an easy kill for him. Indeed, it almost is, but that's a little bit of an issue, but doesn't eventually get that kill in Midking. And Apple Pie last remaining in a 1v4 scenario. The challenge. Apple Pie gets the second Major Connor, but Canadian Bacon will get the wall bang and headshot into Apple Pie, sneaking out. SGC secure another round, 4-1. Alrighty. So, security in a definite a bit of an advantage, but Insurgents already have 1 round in at the half. That's not bad. It'd be great if they can get a few more in, but because of the map spread and how this map plays with the meta's current development and these teams, 2 to 3 rounds for Insurgents is pretty good. If they get 4 to 5 rounds, that's almost a guaranteed W to TAW there. Not guaranteed, of course. I mean, they can still whiff on the gun rounds because you still have to shoot, right? You can't just, win off time alone. But if both teams were able to see a good, really heavy security spread. Looks like we did see Major Connor 10 get the kill. Felder Muslim with a crane on Banda Boys. Force gets the pick across into Major Connor 10 in the dark window area. As, Ruben from down below will get the kill onto Mid King, trying to push balcony. Ruben also waiting for Insurgents to up and around the side. He hears it. Force, nice one tap into Canadian Bacon. Cooking him up nicely. Muzzle gets the surprise kill onto Ruben, who is not ready for that push. It's all down to T-Mask in Balk solo. There comes the Kobe. Feldar is going to feel this one in the morning. At least somebody else is going to feel it in a minute. Yes, and indeed, Muzzle will feel that grenade. A perfectly cooked Kobe grenade there on the side. Apple Pie waiting on that patio position, at least within the archway, aiming at patio. Opposite for the 180. He gets the kill into Horus. It's a 1v1. T-Mask, the big clutch, but he's going to go for C instead. He's going to forgo the feet cap at least. Yet Apple Pie's going to go for A, which, based on timing alone, that's 3, 4, 5, 6 second lead. I'm not sure that was necessary. I guess it was maybe for time. They'll get it like half cap, try and go for some spawn kills, and then go to B. I don't know. I don't know if I'd make that call, but hey, it's his game. He definitely has the chance of winning it. He has the aim potential to definitely win this spawn camp blockage here. T-Mask does come in big. He will get that clutch in, saving it from a 1v2. Here comes the grenades towards Apple Pie. He's going to be pinned and stuck at A. Smoke. Looks like Apple Pie also lagging a little bit. That's not going to help him. Not going to help the odds. See a lot of gunfire coming in towards A. Security also stacked and will flow out of the map. It's a 3v1 on A. Here comes the flash. Here comes the push. Apple Pie will get the kill onto 1. Canadian Bacon is pushed on multiple sides at once. Major Connor 10 will be the one to take out Apple Pie. As T-Mask takes up Muzzle, leaving spawn. Kill. No! T-Mask comes in big again on C. Gets the kill onto Feldar. Trying to go for the C retake. And all we can see now is Mid King and Horus last alive in a 2v4. Aiming, not able to spot players up above. He goes for the shot on the player running in the middle of balcony, who slides down in B in an instant. Huge amount of distance travel. Horus somehow snuck from spawn back into A for the 1v1. He gets taken out by Ruben. And that's the round for SGC at the last second. 5-1. And now it is TAW who is called the pause. Yep, it looks like there was a little bit of laggy coming in on the TAW side there. Apple Pie was definitely stuttering a bit. Sometimes servers are a little bit laggy. It is not uncommon. Yes, it is a Chicago server. Which one? Well, whenever I hit the map button is to click on another player, you'll see which one. Won't say it here. Don't need to, at least. So weapon spread, we're seeing a fairly common mix of TAW side. Get out of the way of them shooting across. SVDs, a couple fouls there. Basically 762 only. Meanwhile, SGC running. There's a textured block here. Ruben is still running the. Well, Ruben and I believe. Major Connor 10 actually has the Mark 17 Mod 1, I believe. It's the Scar. If you're familiar with other games, basically the same model. Let's go ahead and follow. Hopefully we're now live. Looks like they just had some reconnection issues. Not a big deal. There's currently a 4-round lead for SGC. Not impossible, but definitely I'd say to be expected this map and for these teams. That's just how this map goes when being played competitively. A good smoke to block off the pre-fire in towards Archway, but Canadian Bacon's nice grenade is going to kind of halt that push for a little bit there. Canadian Bacon will. Well, you're not going to see a whole lot. Major Connor 10, though, will get the kill in the muzzle. Nice pre-fire across, but we see Apple Pie on the outside. Going across, Major Connor 10 gets another kill onto Feldar. That's 2 for him this round here. We do see a player sneaking through jail. That will be, not Banana Boy, Ruben. Sneaking his way through there. King will get the kill on Canadian Bacon. Major Connor 10 able to trade within Balk. Again, Major Connor 10, the powerhouse on the dark window. covering the street and covering that apartment's position there. Security already on B. Insurgents trying to go for the retake, but they're not going to get the kill as Team Mask going to kill Apple Pie. Major Content cooking a grenade for the middle of the entrance. Not sure what the grenade was for, but Major Content, though, will get that final kill of the round. That is a lot of kills for Major Content in this round, and the round win for SGC 6-1. 4K, not bad. 4K is in 4 kills, not 4,000. All right. So, there's now 5 rounds ahead for SGC. Back and forth battles, though. TAW can win these. These are not an easy game for SGC at all. And TAW is putting up a fairly strong fight here. K&D-wise, it is not that uneven. Muzzle would have to reconnect, so a little bit null and void on that one. Feldar's struggling a bit, but he's playing a tough angle to get a lot of Major Content, nice pick into Muzzle. Will he get the second on this position here? Will Apple Pie get the pre-fire across? You see him waiting on the actual archway here. Banana Boy up and above, looking to peek across here. Could be going for the 1v1 against maybe Major Connor? Actually, no, IF4 across. Oh! Did not get that kill, though, but Major Connor 10 will get the kill on him. Kenny Bacon taking out Mid King as well on that balcony position there. If I had to guess, let's see what happens here. Team Mask kind of hanging out in the back of the map here. Doing his best. He is in a restricted area for him, so he cannot shoot. But he's going for the long flank around as Ruben gets the kill onto Feldar on the side of B through jail. It's down to Apple Pie last alive in a 1v5. Nobody in SGC taking any damage so far this round. Will Apple Pie be the first? Or will it be taken out before it even starts? Oh, he didn't see the player down below. Oh, his teammates are probably yelling. Oh, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. Oh, no. That is an unfortunate one for Apple Pie there. Ruben will take a slice of him and take a slice of that round 7-1. I have no idea what they're memeing about fragging. They're getting kills, yes. Major Connor running a 2 KDR right now, 2.0, 12 and 6. Banana Boy running the inverse of that, or the inverse of good. But that's just, you know, at that side, so things will change in the second half, I'm sure. Maybe he has in the first half, but you never know. Let's go ahead and follow Feldar playing B. Making setting up a nice smoke for the B push here. Cooks it well. And will serve him well as he goes for the push. Oh, the grenade's going to stop him. Oh, Major Connor 10 cooking it at a nice spot there. Takes off Feldar before he can get around there. Muzzle gets caught off guard there. The problem is, IF4 will cover his teammate and save Muzzle there. IF4 coming in big against Banana Boy. Team Mask doing what he does best, flanking on the side. Just kind of no man's land. TAW just kind of giving away one spot here. Not even going to try to block or hide it there. Kenny Bacon looking for an opening in apartment. He's not going to find anybody, but Ruben will get the kill on iHorse on the flank from lower jail. It looks like the lower jail flank. Again, being effective. They're just leaving that open every time, it seems. See Ruben waiting up above. Waiting now inside B. There is a player in apartments, which is Apple Pie. Team Mask doing his best. Oh, but Muzzle will get the flanking kill to Ruben as Major Connor 10 will take out Mid King. But Kenny Bacon will also take out Apple Pie. It's down to Muzzle last alive in a 1v3. Tough odds for Muzzle here. He's looking on the backside, but Major Connor 10 says, yeah, it doesn't matter. You can hear me coming. He'll take me out anyways. I'll take you out anyways. Major Connor 10 gets the kill and secures the round for SGC 8-1. And so, we end up in our current situation. It is 7 rounds ahead for SGC. Only 1 round for TAW so far in this half. This is the last round of the half. It is the quote-unquote buyout round. Call it that. It's not. There's no buying of anything. More or less the last round to try to strat that may be crazy, maybe something unique, maybe a one-of-a-kind thing. It's a YOLO round anyway, so we're seeing A bit of standard spread here. Heavy apartments, heavy lower side push here. Actually, heavy apartments attack. 3 on the side here. The King playing an arch. Playing, waiting for the cross from T-Mask. Tired of his shenanigans over towards C, but looks like T-Mask changing up a little bit. Going to go on the inside as Kenny did get the kill on Mid King. Muzzle double kill on the Banana Boy and Ruben. We didn't see that, but we definitely feel the impact. Major Content gets the shot into Feldar. Getting the other kills. He's aiming across. Nice angle, but actually, I have Horus. We'll get that kill into Major Connor 10. The revenge kill there as Apple Pie is coming in for the flank. T-Mask did escape, sneaking through the side here into apartments. Are they ready for the push? It's ready to sneak. Here's a player in archway rotating back. You can hear him moving around there. B is also being capped up by insurgents. Actually, yeah, A is being capped up by insurgents. Muzzle snuck in towards A. Kenny Bacon soloing it on B. The only teammate he has is T-Mask, who's doing kind of not helping his teammate. They're going for C, kind of stuck on what to do there. He's probably going to help his teammate out or go for C. He'd do something there. Kenny Bacon is just going to solo B cap. He will get it uncontested. I4 just not able to spot that player. He'll spot him post cap. He will get the shot into Kenny Bacon. Cooking him up nicely, but it's only going to be 1 kill. 3 leaving spawn. Make that 1 leaving spawn. Muzzle, nice grenade from spawn. As a spawn kill will take out Ruben. But Banana Boy and Major Content will escape. Oh, but Major Content takes out Apple Pie on the spawn. Not going to be a whole lot else from that spawn camp, it seems. I4S is going to go for the B cap to retake it back. And Surge Security is going to go for the A cap to bring it back for their side, respectively. T-Mask, though, will get that kill. And the Feldar trying to push into C to block it. That's going to be a free cap for them on A and C. B will be capped up by Eye of Horus, making providing Overwatch and cover. King could go for the C retake, but he's going to run out of time to try and stop the cap up. We're currently not in tiebreaker mode, despite the red timer indicated there. It's still not tiebreaker mode. When it flashes, that means we're now in tiebreaker mode, for those who are wondering. It's a recent update, feature, if you will. I4's nice shot on a Banana Boy. Apple Pie could get the drop on T-Mask here, but I think it'll be T-Mask who will instead get the drop on Apple Pie, who isn't quite ready yet. Getting the crossbow, goes for the pre-fire. Oh, but he will escape. Oh, this could be the big play from T-Mask. See what happens here. The King will get the kill on a Ruben in the meantime. They went for the A cap. Oh, nice shot into Apple Pie. Here comes the push. T-Mask coming in big. He's got to want to cover multiple angles, though. Making way with the kill on the Major Connor 10, though. Over on the back side of B. Actually, on the balcony side there. You hear Muzzle battling it out against Canadian Bacon. Who will win? Canadian Bacon, one more to kill on B, but is being decapped by insurgents. Feldar will get the kill onto T-Mask, finally. They battle back and forth. The first one there for Feldar. Oh, but Muzzle gets the kill onto Canadian Bacon. Ending the half for TAW, 2-8. So, yeah, swapping sides. 2 rounds for TAW on the weak side isn't bad. That's enough to at least have a bit of a chance here. 6 round differential. It's winnable, but it's going to be a tall order. They have 2 chances basically to whip this and expect to win. TAW Muzzle does call the pause. This is to help their people figure out their loadouts. When you spawn in the game, the loadout system is a little bit buggy right now. Sometimes you won't load correctly in time to actually start the round when you're supposed to, unfortunately. It's a new feature from the most recent, I think 1.9, the first update, had the issue kind of start. Has not been fixed in recent patches from what I can tell, but I also don't really play it too often to know if it's been fixed or not. Usually they'll see it kind of freeze up some, and then just not work. Or call pauses like we have now on these sides here. So in terms of weapon selection, always important. Always curious for those who are wondering. We have 1 EBR. TAW coming in from Feldar. Muzzle running the MP7. He likes that thing for some odd reason. Apple Pie running the M4. And Making running that Mark 14 EBR. So 3, I believe that's 2 or 3 EBRs.
You're in
Apple
trouble
running
now,
M4.
asshole!
Feldar running that. Yeah, just 2 EBRs. 2 TAWs and an M4. So, actually, no, 1. I can count. It's 1. 1 TAW, 2 EBRs, and an M4, an MP7, a TAW, and 2 EBRs. Math. Val, we have 2 Ace 52s. Interesting. And of course, Major Connor 10 running the That's an AKM with a suppressor, I believe, which is an interesting option. Not commonly selected. And Banana Boy running the AS Val. A very good weapon there. Also running the quick ADS sight with the, I believe it's not a certified mag pull, but I usually see it with the mag pull. The C clamp, the extra tactical approach. So we'll go ahead and follow Banana Boy in the second half here. This is TAW versus SGC. SGC ahead by 6 rounds at the beginning of the second half here. You see Banana Boy stacking up fairly aggressively towards balcony, going for the setup here. Team spread fairly standard. Looks like a heavy stack on the archway and on apartments and balcony on security side. Banana Boy going aggressive, but making the first kill out of the game onto Banana Boy. The cat is big as Apple Pie will get the kill on Kenny Bacon. Major Connor though will get the kill in Garage on the Apple Pie. As Major Connor 10 pushes around the backside, there is a player up above on security. But Major Connor 10 is sneaking in down below. He's not been spotted yet. Probably gonna go for the ACAP. If I had to guess, Mid King though will get that kill onto Ruben on the side there. Ooh, it's a big kill onto Ruben on the cross there. Fairly long distance away too. You hear Mid King. Oh, he gets killed by Major Connor 10 in A. Oh, that's not good. I-Force though will go for the retake on A. Well, I think he'd go for that one, but it looks like they're figuring out where they're going to go and where they're going to position themselves. But we do have A still being held up. Here comes the grenade to clear it out. It's not going to go where he wants to just yet, but Team Ass will get that kill on the muzzle. They go for the breach by a grenade on the side here. I-Force will get on A to block. A good grenade to block up. I-Force, easy shot for him onto Major Connor 10, stopping the insurgent cap up. It's all done to Team Ass. Getting a 1v5 now as Feldar gets the cap up on B. Team Ass does kill Feldar on B at least, trying to save it back. He'll bait B and run away. That's the only thing Team Ass can really do at this point. Being up the B cap, he's gonna be staled. One player danger closest, holding on, waiting for his teammates. That'll be an easy kill for Team Ass on the Eye of Horus. He's kind of basically doing an ostrich maneuver there, just putting his hands and easy kill for him as well on the Mid King. That is 2 remaining. Team Ass coming in big on this last round here. Also last round. I don't know what happened with his hands there. But he is able to still reload functionally. It is a 2v1. Easy kill for him on the side here. Oh, let's wait last second, but still got the kill on the muzzle. It's a 1v1 now. Apple Pie versus Team Ask winning the one, possibly winning the 1v4 yet. Predict it. No, Apple Pie stops the clutch. Says, no, not today. That is the round for TAW. 3-8. Alrighty. So, an interesting round there from SGC and from TAW there. Major Connor 10 equips the QBZ, the new weapon from the most recent patch. Not the update, but the patch, I believe 1.9.2. Introduced the Chinese weapons there for the Chinese New Year. Not the camouflages. Although, I don't know if I'd call this camouflages. They were indeed interestingly done, but ultimately we did not really appreciate it. Meanwhile, back in the game, Hyatt Boris gets a nice shot across into Major Connor 10. Waiting on the side here. Hyatt Boris kind of looking across towards something. On the sides here, Muzzle gets the pick on a Banana Boy. But Kenny Bacon will, though, get the trade onto Muzzle, locking down that apartment's position there. Hyatt Boris trying to find a shot across. Again, he's just not going to. You're not going to spot this angle. It is so small. Kenny Bacon though will get the kill on Eye Horus. Looks like his actual optic there blocking the sight. Again, the sight post just or the little visual there being a little too big. So Mid King just waiting in upper balcony. Apple Pie down below. This is going to be a tough one for TAW to win here. Both teams at 3v3 and they're just waiting passively. Team Mask clearing up upper balcony. And we'll get the kill on Apple Pie down below. Team Mask Kenny Bacon second kill onto Mid King. His only kill for the moment on that side there. It's down to just Feldar. Last remaining, clearing up apartments. Will he be able to apart this push? It's aggressive. He manages to stay alive somehow. Going for the peak. Oh, but Kenny Bacon will get the flick onto Feldar. Securing the round for SGC, 9-3. Also, 4K from Canadian Bacon there. I didn't catch all that. Just hold on. So, yep, TAW will call the pause. They only have 2 rounds left to, they have basically 2 chances left. They used up one of theirs. If they lose this next, if they lose any more rounds, they have to win now, I believe, 8 in a row to win the game. That is 8 complete rounds in a row. They cannot drop a single round if they want to win. If they drop 1 round, it's 7 to go to actually tie the game. And of course, 6 rounds isn't enough. They'll be tied with SGC there. SGC has to win just 2 rounds to win on the Insurgent side, which TAW did last game. So it's definitely going to be a challenge for sure. Looks like TAW is currently restructuring and kind of figuring out what they're going to do for the map and for their strats. They haven't had... Their luck has been a bit mixed on the second half here. First half was definitely a struggle, but it's also SGC. They are a fairly strong team, and on that side, they're definitely devastating on security. Insurgents, you know, they've done it pretty well. They battled it up from a good spot there, good counters to their positions. It looks like somebody has gone AFK. If I had to guess, whoever is hanging out in spawn is not moving. It's probably the AFK. If I had to guess. And if that was if that wasn't the case, so people were swapping names, it doesn't matter because I'm just gonna call the name I see on the scoreboard. So, I mean, you could do that, I guess. We do see Banana Boy equipped with the Mosin Nagant, running the standard optic and a suppressor. Interesting. As Ruben running the a similarly suppressed weapon. What an interesting choice there to go with suppression instead of something else like a compensator or possibly a flash hider. Flash hider is not as important in competitive play because everybody can hear you where you're from faster than they can probably see you. Even though light travels faster than sound. More or less the sound is more important because they focus on that sound and impact there. And if they can aim it across. Oh, the trade! Both players taking each other out, respectively. And Bacon looking for the shot across into a dark window. Interesting position and place to trade at for sure. Feldar will get the kill to Major Carter 10 pushing down below, but we do have a second player, T-Mask, on this angle inside here. It's a good question, Banana Boy, and I don't know the answer to that question, as Making will hold this side. We do see a bit of a double stack here, top and bottom. Security holding both positions here up and down. See the player down below, and I believe well, there was one up top, but looks like not the case anymore. Kenny Bacon, nice shot as Making and Apple Pie takes out Kenny Bacon. Ruben and Feldar will get the final kill on the T-Mask. That's the round for TAW for the 9. All right, so it is another round. Only 5 remaining to tie up the game for TAW. Again, 2 rounds to win for SGC. That is, what, 7 to go to win for TAW? 7 in a row, mind you. They can't drop any rounds anymore. They dropped the last round, I believe, 2 rounds ago. So if they die now, it is... if they drop it, they're going to have to try and battle for overtime. And if they drop another one, it's GG for this map. Now, there's one more map to play after this, so it's not the end of the stream for today, but it's definitely going to make it tougher for the second half here. Kenny Bacon, nice shot into muzzle, pushing out towards that the entrance there, it seemed. Had to suppose. See a long pick across the Major Connor 10, aiming towards the outside of A here as Ruben going for the free A cap. Security, meanwhile, kind of held very passive on apartments and on the dark window. Feldar gets the pick into Major Connor 10 on the street. T-Mask, though, is pushed on the backside. He'll get the kill to Mid-King. Goes for one more on the street. He knows Feldar is out here somewhere. They called out that there's a player here, and it has T-Mask. The problem is, iForce will come in with the flank. Didn't expect the double bulk stack here. Ruben will get the kill onto iForce and the B-cap at the same time, bringing back 2 players for SGC. Apple Pie, though, will get the kill into Canadian Bacon down below. At least I think within B, it seems. The problem is they have B control for Insurgents, so they can't really go and retake that side there, as Feldar still holding A. Holding it like a champ. That is where you want to be if they're going for an AB strat there. Apple Pie covering the outside. Interesting call to make, but it's going to be a safe one. May not be effective against the other team, but it's definitely going to be a surprise for T-Mask if he goes on the outside here. Also playing long sides outside. Moving across, looking for an opening somewhere. Anywhere. Any kind of movement, he'll blast it. Apple Pie, though, is sneaking. Oh, he's moving dangerously close into his point of view here. Oh, it's going to be a tough one here. T-Mask versus Apple Pie. Easy shot for T-Mask. On to Apple Pie on the backside there. It's down to Felder, last remaining. He's going to have to go for the B retake. The problem is Major Carnatan is waiting on this angle. He's looking the wrong way, though. Feldar will take his head. It's down to Banana Boy. Oh, Banana Boy gets the one tap into Feldar, securing match point for SGC, 10-4. Alrighty. Flip the switch. Here we go. Okay, so this is possibly the last round. Hopefully not. Let's go ahead and follow Major Connor 10 as he pushes out, and the rest of the team actually attacking heavy apartments. Heavy apartments and balk sack into SGC. This could be effective. The grenade could be very, very effective as well. You have to pick them all up, but I don't have those in competitive play at least. As far as the DGL is considered. Team asking up a nice good smoke grenade on the side here. Muzzle getting the pick into Major Connor 10. Banana Boy able to trade. He gets a second kill. Banana Boy able to do some work with that Mosin. Making the Mosins of it, it seems. Will he get a third? Oh, he is fast. He is hungry. Ruben will get the kill on Apple Pie. Send to Feldar. Rouse remaining in a 1v4. This is not great odds. Will Banana Boy be able to close it? He shoots, but Canadian Bacon will be the one who ultimately scores and secures the win on map 1 for SGC, 11-4. GG's. Yes, indeed, I believe Banana Boy, Major Content had the most kill. Actually, no, Canadian Bacon had the most kills, not Banana Boy. Not sure what I was expecting there, unless that was old ones. Looks like it did have some interesting funny business here. So we're moving on to Outskirts West. Outskirts West. This is a map that is very, very CQB heavy, but is equally bit of lag there. It's not bad. The problem is it's one of these maps that you have to be very, very cognizant of the spawn locations. It. A little bit of lag there from the side. Hopefully that fixed it. Oh. Still lagging a bit. Oh, okay, it's back, I think. Yes, we're finally back. Oh, that is very, very red for some reason. See if it goes out to somebody else. Nope, it is nothing but darkness, it seems, as the game buffers and gets ready to go here. Asshole! See them approaching the angles here. We load in all the beautiful textures for the game here, getting all ready to go. Outskirts West is a really, really weird but fun map, but it is very, very sided. At least that's what it was for a very long time. It was heavily security sided, with the height advantage going to security over the insurgents. Due to the angles here, favoring security side of the map here as opposed to insurgents. But insurgents have good counters to make up for it. So it has been a bit of an interesting back and forth with this map. Where the current meta is, I kind of think it's still favoring security, just based on these teams and where they're playing at. Skill level wise, if you have a good enough aim, you could probably battle it out on insurgents. But TAW, SGC have some good aimers, but TAW, they haven't had the luck on their side to really secure a clutch like that to where an aim strategy is going to be effective, I think at least. So I don't see a lot of those kind of being effective, so I think we're going to see a heavy security side stack for the first half, 8 to 9 rounds in a row. maybe bet some back and forth, at least maybe 1 or 2 rounds for Insurgents. But I think whoever's playing security is going to get at least 4 to 5 rounds, maybe even 6 on this side. If anything less than 6 rounds is going to be bad for security. So SGC, they did a lot of good work on that last game there. They built up a good lead. 8-2 isn't a bad half. It's not perfect, right? Perfect would be like a 10-0, but 8-2 is still plenty good. That's not anything to sneeze at. And TAW did well on their side respectively. Ultimately, 7 rounds in a row is a challenge for any team, especially TAW right now against SGC, who are very, very strong on the aim. They got the good gun battles on timing. I mean, TAW isn't bad either. Not to diss them at all. They are very, very good aimers. It's just that there's not very good today. It seems a little bit. They're struggling with some shots there that I noticed, but maybe that's just me. But in any case, we are back now on map 2. This is the DGL Season 4 round. Well, I believe, yeah, round 3. Just making sure. SGC versus TAW NA. This is map 2 in this best of 2. For TAW, we have Feldar, Muzzle, Apple Pie, IF4, Team Mask, Major Carter 10, Banana Boy, and Canadian Bacon. And it looks like they're still hanging out in spawn. They're still not live just yet. They were just warming up, it seems, getting their guns ready to go here. So, ultimately, I think 8-2 half, maybe a couple more rounds, similar to what we had last game. But it's always a little bit random on who's going to get the kills, who's not going to get the kills, and who's ultimately going to take the second map here. If SGC take map 2, it's going to be fairly hard for TAW to have a chance. I believe they needed to win a fairly high amount of RD to actually progress into Div 2, I believe. I believe this is both Div 3 matches today. Although you'll have to check the website when it's updated for that, when it's ready to go. And of course, Master will, I'm sure, provide the stats and the announcements for that when it comes out, when it's developed and processed. So check all that out at thedgl.com, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner of your screen if you're watching the stream here. And in the meantime, we'll be back in just a few. It looks like they're still figuring out what's going on here and getting stuff set up and ready to go here. I am your shopcaster for today, Stuff Shark. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Back in just a few once I manage to hit the button over here. There we go. We're finally ready to go. We'll be back in just a few. Every time. That figures. Why is it got to be like this? It is what it is. But still, these are good games. This is the pistol round. For those who are new, pistol round is used to determine which side to start on for the actual round. This is a very sighted map, so whoever wins security is going to win at least 8 rounds, maybe even 7 rounds in total in a row, most likely. Maybe 1 or 2 to break it up, but probably a heavy stack on security. Or whoever's going to win this one. TAW did spawn on security for this first pistol round. So it's up to them to win this one. Banana Boy gets the first kill, gets the second kill onto Muzzle and Apple Pie on the side here. Banana Boy going for the third, but Feldar gets the kill onto Banana Boy. As Mid King will take out Canadian Bacon, going for the cross. And he thought it was going to be effective, but T-Max will get the kill on Mid King on the cross. Looks like T-Max is going to go for the ace. Instead, IF4's nice one tap into Major Connor. On the cross, as Feldar takes out Ruben. It's all down to T-Max. Last live in a 1v2. This is winnable for T-Max. Gun sense and aim sense, but will not get the kill onto that player. Feldar will get the peek up instead. It's now a 5v1 for T-Mask here. Let's go ahead and get his point of view. Watching on the screen, has his new, this is relatively new cosmetic. I think it came out 1.8. The breakaway one had the new digital camo cosmetic for the Insurgent 1911 and I believe the Ace 52 and the AK-74. Maybe Ace 50. That might have been that one. Anyways, IF4 gets the kill on T-Mask dropping. That's going to be the round for TAW. And they're going to stick security, understandably. So that will be a fast round, but fairly quickly over by the by TAW there. Good holds and ultimately good flanking positions there. May have been a security advantage for that one for the pistol round, but still, that is what it is sometimes. It is sometimes just how it goes. Go ahead. Do one quick thing here. It may lag for a second. Again, you won't see it until it's over, and there's a delay. So the part where I'm saying there's a delay will be previously in time, which is funny how delays work. One of the fun parts, but it is what it is sometimes. That is how it goes. All right, we are live. This is SGC versus TAW NA.
Down on the ground!
Well,
Do
we're
it!
live and then we're not live. Such is the way things tend to go around here. TAW, we have Apple Pie. Once again, Apple Pie, I, of course, Muzzle, Feldar, and Mid King. And for SGC, we have Team Ass, Canadian Bacon, Major Connor 10, Ruben, and Banana Boy. We are they're calling it live, but let's give them a second to make sure they're actually gonna go out there and start into the round. Similar thread to the last round here. Two Ace 52s, an AKM, and an AS Val. Of course, we've been running the FAL. TAW running the M4, Mark 18 EBR, two Mark 18, or two Mark 14 EBRs, one Mark. I look like a Mark 18 there. Actually, it's a Tavor, an M4, and an MP7. Major contact. We get the first kill with the AKM onto Mid King. Yeah, I had to make sure that was right. Feldar waiting on the side here. On to B push. Team S already gets an early kill on the Muzzle on the flank. As Banana Boy gets the flanking kill onto Feldar. Insurgents have just totally wrapped around the backside of TAW here. Badly, unfortunately, it looks like Apple Pie trying to get some work here. Team S get the kill of I, of course. In the meantime, on that A side flank, it's all down to Apple Pie in a 1v5. Nobody in SGC taking any damage just yet. It's going to be a tough one for him to win this. Get extra vision to see what's going on here on the sides and where they're going to be at. Where they're aiming at. We see Apple Pie with the flank. Moving around the backside. Shots coming towards him. Major Connor 10 will get the kill. Ultimately onto Apple Pie. Securing the first round for SGC. On Insurgent side, 1-0. That was a fast round, but ultimately it will conclude just as fast. Really good teamwork there coming in from the Insurgent side there. TAW just kind of caught with their pants down. Had nowhere to go and just tried to stay alive, but just got decimated on the attempts to escape there. Let's go ahead and follow Eye of Horus from spawn here. Making their way over towards B. Good smoke grenade to cover his teammate. Will limit his point of view, but Canadian Bacon, oh, nice pick into Muzzles. Banana Boy gets the shot across onto Apple Pie there. Bit of a tongue twister, it seems. Banana Boy equally aiming at B. Unique angle to hold here. Not bad, but I don't know how effective this is. Mid King with the kill Major content. Canadian Bacon, though, takes out Feldar, and Mid King gets a second kill onto Team Ask, holding A like a champ, it seems. It's all down to Banana Boy on the side here. He's going to hear Major Connor 10. Mid King from that bottom side did not get the kill. But he's going to go for the aggressive pistol push here on B. Opposite pick up the Tavor instead. Oh, this is going to be a challenge for sure. Oh, but Ruben gets the kill on the Bioforce. Upper B. Down to just making last live in a 1v3. You see them double stacking B to get the cap up in their favor much faster. Mid King goes for the 1v3. Mid King going for it. There's a player there. He sees the player vaulting. He shoots up a little too high, but Ruben lands his shot on target and takes out Mid King, securing the round for SGC 2-0. All right. So 2-0. SGC building up a strong lead on what's normally the weaker side. Perhaps the winds of the meta have changed, and now it's Insurgents with the advantage. That or TAW is definitely struggling a little bit on their side, respectively. We'll just have to wait and see how this next round's going to play out to see if it's really all that's cracked up to be on the security side, or if Insurgents really are just that strong. on that side. Canadian Bacon early pick into Felda running into B. That smoke way too late. Muzzle gets the kill onto Ruben to make up for it, but just Muzzle free cap actually to C. So Ruben playing on the backside will allow Muzzle to get in there and go towards C. Meanwhile, on A, Major Connor 10 going for the outside, and B actually being more of a focus here. I-Force with Canadian Bacon. Team Ass coming in from down below. You could get some kills here. One top, one bottom, and one more on two. Heavy B balcony stack. I don't know. That could be taken up fairly quickly by an enemy pushing on this side here. They're not ready for it. Luckily, there's no insurgent going on that side, but that could be an easy kill for Major Connor. He will escape and go towards... Well, he begins the A flank, but he's going to go a long way across, taking his sweet little time there. We do see Team Ass getting the kill onto Mid King as Muzzle caps up C for free. Bring back two players. Major Connor 10 will go on A, indicating his position. Maybe a risky one, but I-Force will get the kill on Team Ass, as Banana Boy will get the kill onto Feldar with the Mosin. Nice pick across there. It's going to be a spicy one. Let's see if he gets the second kill here on the B entrance. He will get the shot into Muzzle. Will he get a third? No, Apple Pie will take him out from up above. It's down to just one player remaining for SGC, and that is Major Connor 10. Suppressing and ultimately killing King there. Good, a bit of firepower there. A little bit unconventional, but it is effective, that slower rate of fire. Major Connor is going to get the A-cap in time, and he will manage to escape as well to boot. They suppress him, and they know where he is, but ultimately, Apple Pie is going to get the shot and kill to secure that round there. At least at that point. I-4 is still capping up B, though. And we do see Team Ass coming in the bottom side here. Looking to make their way around town as Canadian Bacon staying alive. The rest of the insurgents basically stacking heavy C. They're going to go for the triple restack cap here. I-Force gets the B cap up instead. Of course, Team Ass coming in to go for the A battle. Pie gets the kill onto Team Ass finally. As Major Connor 10 takes out one from spawn, that will be Muzzle. They go for the triple cap on C. The thing is, security is going to heavily stack A. Major Connor 10 has a lot of work to do to clear off Alpha. It's all on him to clear A to keep their chances alive. I-Force will take out Ruben. Free to kill on A, but he doesn't manage to get the kill on the Mid King, who will escape. Major Connor 10 running a little faster, but Feldar gets the headshot into Major Connor 10, securing most likely the round for TAW here. And boy, coming up big on A. Oh, we'll go for the shot. Did not get the kill into Mid King though. It should have connected. I heard the bullet leave, but just did not get into Mid King there. Saving his life there. Canadian Bacon though will get that kill on B. Bit of a trade attempt here on B. Team Ass though gets the kill on Muzzle on A. Oh no, looks like Apple Pie in a tough battle here. Drops fairly heavily towards B. Somehow manages to stay alive. Will decap B. Has to go for the A retake. I-Force running as fast as he can to C. Will he get the cap in time? He has to hurry. The time is also flashing, so if they get on C in time, it'll most likely be a draw. And yes, they do get on C in time. Team Ask wins the clutch. Not only clutch if it's not really being contested. The problem is time is just going to run out. Apple Pie staying alive. Doesn't have to get the kill. He will get onto Team Ass dropping. And yep, that's a draw. Both teams running out of time there. Another probably minute or so that would have probably been the end of the round, but ultimately that will be a draw. It is a big round to draw on, but an interesting one for sure. So, what at this point when the draw is called, I do believe it is now first to 10 to win. These both teams basically gain 1 point. So it is 1 to 3. Or 0 to 2 versus 10. Let's go ahead and follow Team Ass, making his way out from spawn there, stacking up with Banana Boy, running the Mosin Nagant still. Definitely getting a lot of picks across there. He's picking up a lot of kills, it seems. Pick of the bunch. It's a good shot across. Not get any kills. Definitely going to get some suppression in there. We do see Team Ass stacking up a heavy, actually, A stack. They have an AC hold here. They're going to forgo B, but they have to be going for A. So maybe they're looking for some cheeky angles on the side here? That'd be my guess, but... Oh, Banana Boy taking some shots, though. Canadian Bacon will get the kill on the Muzzle. Really nice side there coming from Banana Boy as Team Ass gets the kill on the Mid King on A. The only thing is there anyone else guarding A? No! Actually, Team Ass getting quite a kill in here. see what he's going to do on the top side. Will he go for it? He's going to drop down below. Ooh, he's going to get the kill onto Apple Pie. Will he get another one on B? This B player not able to try and rotate in time. Ooh, Vedo gets the kill on the Banana Boy, and Vedo will get the B cap up in time. Team-Match trying to hunt and play down. Kenny Bacon get the double kill on the Eye of Horus and Vedo on B. Big plays coming out from SGC as they go in for the retakes and the successful captures here. As Major Connor 10 stays alive, going for that A cap up. See him on the sides here. Ooh, nice jump across. Nice flick from Major Connor. Will he get one more? Yes, he will. Get that kill on the Mid King post cap. All down to a 1v5 now for Apple Pie. He gets capped out. All A, B, and C held. That's the round for SGC. 3-0. Alrighty. So, it's 3 rounds in a row for SGC. Currently, TAW not getting around on the scoreboard. They're very close. A couple of times, they've ultimately, the last second gun kills and the flicks coming from SGC have come out on top. TAW kind of struggling to get in any traction. Apple Pie getting a little bit on the top side there. But ultimately, just a lot of unfortunate strategies, positions here, just not being effective. Feldar running in the beat, running in. Takes him out as he tries to run in. He gets the kill in the T-Mask through the smoke on that backside. He will escape. Major Connor 10 will get that kill in the Mid King. In the meantime, it's Kenny Bacon lifting the windows here towards B. It's an interesting jump across here. We do have, I believe now, Muzzle going for the B cap up. Hiding behind his teammate's dead body. And by Kenny Bacon will be able to put a muzzle on the spot there. Eye of Horus gets the trade as Banana Boy gets the trade onto Eye of Horus. It's now a 1v3 here. Tough odds. Look at the kill Banana Boy. That's 2 remaining. He knows there's a player behind him. The question is where behind him. Apple Pie looking to drop. Baits the sound across. Here comes the push and jump. He will land. He will get the kill under Ruben. Big plays from Apple Pie. Now remaining a 1v1. Make that a 1v5 as Major Connor 10 gets the A cap up. It is back to a tough odds here. Apple Pie coming up in a tough battle once again. Facing not just a 2v1 on B, but now a 1v5. They all respawn, and here comes the action. Remaining, he gets pushed by Major Connor 10 from behind. That's the round for SGC, 4-0. Looks like my frame rate is dipping randomly for some reason. I'm not sure what's causing that. Okay, it looks like it's back again. I'm not sure what's causing the laser. Sorry for seeing that. Let's go ahead and see if that clears up, and if it doesn't, I'll fix it. Let's go ahead and follow in this next round here. SGC ahead by 4 rounds. We did have the draw rate, keeping it up, so it is 5 in. But we'll get the kill onto Feldar. With the that is the. What is that? I forget which one that one was. It's one of the new rifles. Yep, QB. Oh, it's the QBZ. Oh, interesting. Okay. Bit of a unique optic, I guess. Early kills from Banana Boy Team Mask. We'll get the kill. And the other player there. Bit of a fast round. SGC kind of wiping the floor with TAW, it seems. Another round for them really early on. 5-0. I see some predictions in chats suggesting it might be an 11-0 or 11-1 at least. I have to agree. This has been a tough one for TAW for sure. Not the greatest odds and not the greatest positions here. KD-wise, Apple Pie is at least positive. The rest of the team, not so much, it seems. Relatively close, at least for most of them, but just not able to get the kills if they wanted to. So T-Mask running on the side here. Hook up. Nice shot into muzzle. Oh, nice shot from muzzle into major content. As Veldar takes up Banana Boy. This could be a changing of tides here. As he gets a kill onto Veldar. Muzzle gets a second kill onto Ruben. This could be the round that TAW needed. Well, it could be. Mid-King is still holding at A. T-Mask looking to sneak into A here. Will he be able to kill Mid-King, it seems? That is to be determined. Oh, but T-Mask going to go for the flanker on the backside. This could be a surprise for sure. He will be able to get the surprise kill onto Eye of Horus. Will he get the kill on the Mid-King up above in A? Up high, though, gets the kill on the Canadian Bacon on C. Yes, T-Mask will get the kill on the Mid-King, who is not ready for that push. T-Mask facing a 1v2 odds. He can win this. Fairly winnable. You get the C cap up in favor of security. T-Mask staying alive. A half cap for him. He's still capping on, still holding. But he's going to get blocked in a moment here. Facing 1v5 odds. He's going to come in big and go home. And Mid-King will get that kill onto T-Mask at the first round for TAW. 1-5. Oh. I'm gonna arm bump the microphone there. But all quiet all of a sudden. I was worried what happened. Don't worry, we're still good here. Everything is fine, I think. We're still alive, it seems. At least these teams are still alive. TAW, they did get around on the board, but they have a lot more work to do. For what would normally be I would think a security-sided map previously. It looks like it's insurgent-sided instead. They won the pistol round, yet opted for security. So maybe they're just a little bit too late on not looking in their favor. Canadian Bacon, though, gets the kill on the muzzle as Mid-King will take out Banana Boy. T-Mask doing what he does best, flanking on the side of A. Canadian Bacon also playing passive. Block off that push by Insurgents. Apple Pie is going to push in really aggressively on these sides here. Will he get the kills is the question. The answer is maybe. See Apple Pie some angles across. Eye of Horus, nice shot into Canadian Bacon. Slicing him, picked him up nicely. T-Mask gets the second kill onto Apple Pie. T-Mask coming in big on Balk. Actually, lower Balk, it seems. Not sure what that's called, but we'll see this player will get an easy kill. Eye of Horus gets the B cap up in time. T-Mask a little too late there on B. But T-Mask will be able to get the kill on Eye of Horus. Post cap, so will not respawn, of course. 3 leaving spawn. Ruben going to get some kills here. Major content gets the kill on Mid-King. It is Ruben getting 1 onto spawn, onto but Major Content 10 will take out Muzzle there on that side. Apple Pie last remaining. Getting the A cap up. It's a 1v2 for Apple Pie. Taking his time on A and B. He's going to get capped out in a moment here. Taking way too long. And he will get capped out. That is the round for SGC once again. 6-1. All right. So we are now, I believe, 8 rounds in. It's been a slaughter, unfortunately, from SGC once again on this map. First game was like this as well. We saw a huge lead come in from SGC. TAW, they got a couple rounds in. Quite people rounds there. Major content, nice shot across into Mid-King. But will that be it? Try and rotate. Trying to get some shots across, did not see through the smoke there. Smoke kind of costing them there. It will allow for a flank by T-Mask. T-Mask doing what he does best, going on the back sides here, going for the flanks across and going in. Holding the line there against a possible player and possible flank on the backside. The only one doing that is his teammate, so hope doesn't shoot his teammate there. Banana Boy gets them into Veldar, but then will actually get the kill there. There on B. Ruben also getting the kill. Muzzle will get the trade on Banana Boy, but will not get a whole lot else. We see him now pushing in towards B. cap for Insurgents as Muzzle got the kill onto Canadian Bacon. Oh, but guys caught in the reload there. Muzzle got the kill on the Ruben. Major Carter 10. Onto Muzzle as Major Carter gets another kill on Apple Pie. That's another round in a row, and I believe that looks like it's the half to SGC 7. Should be at least one more round of this half. Looks like a pause has been called by SGC first. The round counter has some funny business going on with it. So we had a draw round, so it's basically 2 to 8. So we'll have one more round and then swap sides. I guess it's basically null and void. They are still not live. SGC did call the pause first, as we see indicated in the top left-hand side here. All right, so we have an interesting kind of phenomenon here where Team Mask running a 15-6 KDR, Major Connor running 14-3, which is pretty crazy. Major Connor really doing a lot of work.
Get down on the ground!
That's what they called a lore? Question mark? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what they should do. Should question, make sure they are good to go. And yes, they are live and restart, and we are live for the continuation of the game here. This is the last round of this first half. So far, TAW not getting a whole lot of luck on their side here. It's not been their best of times, but hopefully we might see them come back a little bit on the second half. But they have a huge amount of rounds to clean up. 6 in a row against SGC. That's gonna be a lot of rounds. More than they can probably handle, at least in this best of 2 here. Team has nice shot into Muzzle. Felder aiming across. Major Connor 10 gets the kill as well in the mid on that upper side. Again, this flank here is just devastating for TAW. They just have no way to counter that right now. Pie will get the kill on the Banana Boy on B. But I have Forrest. He could get some surprise kills here at A. He will stale it. Forrest should hear this player. Oh, he gets flanked by Major Connor. Apple Pie will get the kill on the Ruben. It's 2v3 remaining. Felder still captured held on B. T-Mask gets the kill on the Apple Pie. Oh, it's definitely tough odds. Feldar, nice shot into T-Mask, but Candy Bacon will take out Feldar. That's the round once again for SGC. 8-1. So what's half? So that was 9 rounds plus the draw round, so that is 10 rounds. They will swap at the half. It is 1st to 10, and TAW are definitely struggling a bit, it seems. I don't know what I don't know if there's anything we can really do. If TAW can do to counter that, they've just been losing gun battles. The flank from this side here has just destroyed TAW at every single, not every single round, but nearly every round. Insurgents, what they'll do is they'll run over here, they run up, they run through the side here, and they just run right here and just shoot them across as they push in on this side here. This angle just devastating TAW right now. What can they do to counter this? Well, as a security player, you have a couple of places to watch this from. To try and watch for the pick and cross here. Maybe on this side here. Maybe catch them as they're running in on that side, pushing that angle. Maybe. Maybe on this side here. They can sit and wait for a push. Or even try and basically push this angle here. Go for a shot across, maybe. That might be a place to watch it from. Maybe somewhere over here. You had some player actually watch, I believe it was I Force, waiting here for pushes on this side here. The problem is they're also going to be aiming in this side, so a direct confrontation like that probably not going to win on peeking alone. This over here, though, could be effective. So as a note, if you're looking to play this spot and how to counter this spot, maybe this strat might work for you. That's just my random opinion, though. I'm not a competitive player of Insurgents, so this may not be that effective. The timings don't work out, but security, I imagine, would get there first before Insurgents would get there. So maybe if they're running really fast, let's get past it. But you never know. Of course, Insurgents could always just run around the backside and not have to worry about that as well. So, you never know. You never know. We do see them getting ready to go here. They are now figuring out their loadouts, I'm guessing. Also, yeah, don't get on the objectives. That does mess up the score counter for stat tracking purposes. So, in the meantime, weapons, we're seeing a, I'd say unique, but not that unique. Anybody running the Cursed Hand TAW. Major Content running the VHS too. Very fast firing weapon there. Katie Bacon running the Honey Badger. T-Mask running the EBR as he always does. And of course, Ruben running the TAW. Muzzle running the MP5 as he likes to do. Of course, Feldar running, I believe that is the FAL. Making also running the FAL. Apple Pie also running the FAL. And of course running the QBZ. A fairly similar fire rate to the VHS, but a little bit slower. It's a good weapon, although a little bit lacking in terms of usage, mostly from the DPS. A little bit lacking 5 by 6 compared to some 2. But I think it's a good weapon, just not often all that used. It depends on where you're playing at and what you're doing for what weapon you want to go at. Of course, timings also matter on how much you carry for weight. So let's go ahead and follow someone else this time. Follow him follow T-Mask quite a bit. Follow Mickey, see what he's doing. On the second half here, it's like a whole new team here battling out on these sides. See what they can do on the insurgent side, which was previously stacked up by SGC. Making the first one onto B, running fairly aggressive here. B is not going to be ready for this angle. Ruben will get the kill on Apple Pie early on. He's making not able to spot out players. Kenny Bacon, they're coming in for the flank on B. Kenny Bacon will get the kill into Feldar. Trying to push on the street of B. Making will get that kill into Banana Boy. Trying to play the lower balcony spot. As Canadian Bacon, he will straight and he will get shot off first. As Major Content will get the kill onto I4's Muzzle, able to get the kill into T-Mask. Last one remaining is Muzzle, I believe. Facing a fairly tough odds here. If we can go to his POV. There we go. Boop. He sees the head. He will get the headshot into Canadian Bacon on B. That's what's up. Play on the windows, but Ruben will get the kill onto Muzzle. That is, I believe, match point. 9-1 for SGC. Unfortunately, there's just not really a whole lot talk and do here. It's the gun battles that they're losing, and the only way to counter that is by aiming better, which you can't do that mid-game. That's something you got to improve off-game and doing a lot of practice, working on that. It takes time to grow that and to be good at it. So if you don't have it, you don't have it. And sometimes people are just off sometimes. So it may not be a skill or a practice thing. It just may just be something that's not aiming well today, which, at this level, you can't have if you expect to be successful. You got to have your aim locked up. You got to have your strats locked up to where it's not going to be a slip-up at all. Because you can rely on aim as your strategy, but Muzzle, nice shot across, doing like that. That is what we want to see. Nice shot across. Ruben gets the kill onto Apple Pie. T-Mask moving over and around here. Ruben gets the second kill onto Feldar. Ruben doing a lot of work with that TAW, it seems. They did push their flanks. Bacon on his own side here. Making a lot of fire, but I4 will get the kill onto Ruben with that QBZ. T-Mask held up on B. Gives a teammate looking to come and save him there. Major Carter 10 is making his way. Look at the flanking surprise kill onto Via Horus. Major Carter 10 about to go for a double push. He gets the second kill to Making. Is that a third kill for Major Carter 10? It will be a third headshot. As Major Carter 10 comes in big and will secure the game. That is GG. SGC take both games. 11-4 for the first game. The second game, 11-1. GGs have been called. Are they going to play it out? Are they going to just say, whatever? We've had enough. We've had enough of a lick, and we're just going to head out. Looks like TAW already is leaving the server. They are done for the day, it seems. That will be the final conclusion of our match. Nice kill from Major Connor 10 to lock it out and to lock it down. You do see only 3 in spawn there. I think it's basically over at this point. Yep. Muzzle and Horse last remaining. It's going to be GG's at this point. So they'll probably just run around and goof about some. That will be, unfortunately, the conclusion. We'll follow IFORS here at last remaining. I'll talk about the last of the game. So this game is closing around as well as before. IFORS, nice double kill there. on a major content Banana Boy. This is post game, so it doesn't actually matter. SGC did win the game 11-1 officially. Considered null despite not actually being null. Ruben will get the kill into an Eye of Horse. One remaining, and that is going to be Muzzle in spawn. So, minute 40 remaining. They'll just probably go for the B cap up and end the time and the rounds there. TAW, they had a good chance at B and had a good chance to try and take it on outskirts. They had the good side, well, normally considered to be the good side, but ultimately, I don't know what it is that costed them the game, but they just could not seem to connect very well in that game and just kind of struggled this game too. Game 1, much closer. Very good battles there on Precinct, but just not in favor of TAW, it seems, for the second game here on Outskirts West. So, with that all being said, we're going to let this play out a little bit for another minute or so, and then we'll wrap up the stream for today. Looks like we do see SGC getting ready to go here. We're going to go for the C cap up and end the round. We'll just end it when they get that C cap up, because that will be the... It's already officially TAW winning it, or TAW wish they won it. SGC won it 11-1 game 2. Game 1 going for SGC 11-4. So the RD I don't think is enough for them to win the actual placement to move up, but they'll probably take the closest spot next to it. So the CC being capped up now. Drawing out the last couple bits here. Banana Boy is going to go. He's going for the push win with the grease gun, looking to grease Muzzle here, but he won't be able to get the shots across. So they're playing around the sides here on C. And yes, the C cap up will conclude the end of the game. It was already concluded, but now it is totally concluded. A chilly conclusion, if I say so myself, if I say so. That is GG's. Well played. A interesting conclusion, for sure, but that is what it is. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and we'll see y'all on the games next week. I do believe we have a pickup game tournament happening next week for the DGL, and I believe after that we'll have a New Bloods tournament for new players who want to get into the action but are maybe a little bit new to the game, who maybe want to just have new players only versus getting stomped by skilled players like we just saw today. So if you want to pick up, if you want to get into the game and you're brand new to it, be sure to check that out in a little bit. That'll be on the 13th of March, yes. That is the month in mind. You can check it out at thedgl.com or discord.thedgl.com to get into the Discord to see what the haps on the craps is. I've been your caster for this game, Stuff Shark. More like Scuff Shark at the end there, but still, I'm here. And thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one in at least a week for the Pug tournament, 2 weeks for the New Bloods, and I believe week 4 or round 4? Round 4 of season 4 will start at that point. So a couple weeks until the next official league game, but still, for a conclusion, not bad. But that will be it for the moment. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.